How's it going, everybody? So we are here with some Budokai Tenkaichi 3 because ever since I've been playing this game, after we've had the trailer, like the little teaser of Budokai Tenkaichi 4 or Budokai Tenkaichi Super, whichever they're going to name it. Hopefully they go with Budokai Tenkaichi Super, to be quite honest. I don't know. I'm feeling Budokai Tenkaichi 4, but I'm also feeling Budokai Tenkaichi Super because it did start with Goku going Super Saiyan 4.
What?
So ever since we got that teaser reveal, I've been playing Budokai Tenkaichi on the stream a lot more. And again, I want to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've been doing on those videos. Like 100% thank you guys so much, because I never expected those videos to start getting into thousands of views and stuff like that, but they have been. And again, I appreciate you. We've been playing it a lot on the stream. We still have, I think, half of the stream of all the characters super attacks to rate. So we might be doing that sometime tonight or so, but I don't even have this guy custom currently right now. I'm just going in and just showing you base, and I'm going to use Goku just because it's normal on the training to kind of go through, so you can kind of see exactly a couple of things. I'm not going to switch up a bunch of things and talk about this, but I am going to talk about how we know we're going to be getting a bunch of trailers and stuff like that going in. And again, this is a 2007 game, so a lot of the things that I'm going to say is like I hope get sort of patched and stuff like that in Budokai Tenkaichi 4. So one of the biggest things that I would like to see get patched in Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is this thing. So this right here, this flip, this is literally just tapping A. So you just tap A one time on the controller, but the direction that you tap it, and then you can also just hold down the directional. So here I am holding down the directional, and I'm just doing this, just tapping it over and over and over. This is going to be broken as shit in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, especially on a game that's going to be out in maybe 2023 or 2024. Like, it's going to be broken, especially when you're playing 4K 60 and you got like everyone going absolutely buck wild, especially online when there's going to be a whole lot of lagging and stuff like that. Like this right here gets you into so many things. Like if I stop the directional and just double tap, like you see how it just went straight for the grab because it's literally double A and you get a grab. That is broken as hell. Now, not only can you literally confuse where you want, but you can set that up into anything else. And then, just like that, you get a combo through and keep it going. And this is not even talking about his rushes that you can rush into, blah, 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 or anything. But you can get so much out of it. Like, look, one flip, and then bam. Like, with characters, it's going to be like Hit and Ultra Instinct Goku and stuff like that that's going to be in the game. That's going to be absolutely broken because, again, this is 2007 on a PlayStation 2. Like, they were very limited visually on what they can actually do in the game. So some characters have this, some characters have like a traditional just sidestep, like, and that's it. But going into 2023, 2024 on the new game, what's to say that Ultra Instinct Goku's this isn't going to be some kind of like his little dodge in and stuff like that? Is not going to be like some kind of like crazy, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word, like some kind of visual like glitch thing, kind of like Hit's sidestep or time skip that he actually has. Like, what's to stopping that to be like some kind of like animation that plays in there that's absolutely nutty, that's gonna pretty much confuse and cross you up a lot. And we're just going with just literally a basic of that. Like, that's pretty wild. And then that's not even talking about being able to step in. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Like, you can get so much out of this. And then again, Trunks is literally an in fighter, so if you're someone that likes to actually fight a lot, like, you're gonna be golden for this. And then combo, and oh well, shit, he actually hit the ground, so hit the combo into that. But like, it's gonna be absolutely insane. So when you got people like that, Jiren and stuff like that, like that's pretty wild. This is another like broken mechanic that's gonna have to get patched in the game. This is just one character that's literally an in fighter that's there to do, like, pretty much to punish you up close. Like, that's what Trunks is. He is going to punish you up close. Like, if you don't know how to maneuver so much, Like, I mean, he can literally punish you however. And I'm going to have to show you literally one of the most broken things that I forgot all about Budokai Tenkaichi 4. And well, actually, in this game, I completely forgot it being this broken. I'm about to show it to you.
2 hours later.
Okay, so we're literally back with Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then this is going to be one of those things that's going to be absolutely insane on being completely broken. Because this is a situation where this is just a couple of frames, a couple of seconds, and you can pretty much get an ultimate super attack like right off the bat as long as you have a 5 gauge. And if you have like items on and stuff like that with custom, it lets you start out with gauge so you can do your transformations and stuff like that for characters. It's going to be pretty broken. Like, I do this instant transmission, full power, boom. I never even looked at my controller at all. I did this live on stream a couple of days ago, where I just showed how absolutely broken it is to do that while I was doing the first part of rating the supers. It's kind of freaking crazy that, I mean, that right there alone, just if you have full gauge, you just got a super, like your ultimate attack in literally a couple of seconds. And like I say, you get that key gauge by if someone's spamming key blasts at you and you just knock them all away, you get that faster. So if you're someone who wants to play like the sort of quick game to sort of punish an online player or something like that, or even just a CPU, whatever, like if they're just standing back, if you're playing a ranged character, they're just standing back, just doing this to you, try to catch you in a combo like that, then you're gonna absolutely punish them 100% by being able to do that. Because not only does instant transmission literally come right behind you, but they don't know where you are. So look how long it took for the computer to turn around. So the actual player actually has to turn around and log on to you. That's how this game works. So like Goku has the flips, like broken character right here. Like this flips is totally different. Like again, it's I hate to keep saying this and pointing this out, but man, now this is one of those things that you are 100% gonna have to just patch like crazy. Like absolutely patch like crazy. Like being able to get a combo off, because I think a lot of people don't necessarily remember how insane this game was, because it is an arena shooter, by the way. Motion blur is going to have to be taken off in the new game 100%, but they don't understand how crazy this game actually was and how fast it was with combos until you get to see, you know, someone literally do this to you, do that while I'm completely looking directly at you and get that off. And it's just muscle memory. Like it's not even like a bad sort of combo or anything like that, or something hard to master. It's literally just a couple of buttons, and as long as you have that full gauge of, I think, 5 or 3 or something, somewhere around there. Yeah, 5. So if you have a full 5 gauge, then boom, there you go. There you go. So pretty ridiculous on that one to just power up to the very, but literally instant transmission power up to a very limit. And then not only does that literally lock off your character, but I mean, you could literally go into that and do whatever you pretty much want. So I'm already right behind him anyway. So let's just say I literally have done that, like, and I'm powered up to the very limit. So like, but again, I just went right behind him. I'm just messing around, like, and this has got to be patched. Like while you're in ultimate, you can literally just keep this going. Just keep this going until you feel like you've had enough, and then you can go in, and you see how much of the actual HP that I took off while I was just continuously hitting it for so long. Like unless they have like a wild sense or after image or something like that in the game already hit, so where they can get out of that, you're pretty much at a disadvantage from the other character right off the bat. And again, if you're playing against a very skilled sort of player, you're pretty much screwed on that one, because once they get in ultimate, you're pretty much screwed. And again, that sets up for everything. Like one of the biggest things in the game that you're probably gonna have to master a lot is being able to actually use footwork of a lot of things, because even that step in right there is like, that's where you get advanced combos. So you just step in and you get that. And if I was in ultimate, he would fire off a Kamehameha. So basically you get a free super at the end of every combo, something like that, while you're in ultimate. So you take that for instance, and then use an instant transmission right behind, say, doing that combo. You just pretty much screwed this whole character over. Like, you pretty much are going to take, like, depending on how you actually build a character, you're probably going to do at least 2 or 3 bars, especially if you specialize in nothing but damage. And again, this is like a game that is 2007. There's not a lot of games that are just like Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, there's just not. So, like I said, for veterans who's been playing this game for a very long time, going through, is going to have an advantage, especially if you have a copy of Budokai Tenkaichi, because I'm going to assume they're going to keep sort of that arena fighter of movements and how this is, and not sort of like tinker with it, except for obviously mechanics and visuals in terms of making it be more smooth for you to transition in, characters doing super attacks and stuff like that. It might even be a whole lot faster, because even on the PlayStation 2, there is somewhat of an input lag in terms of putting in characters, super attacks after combos and stuff like that. It's not like instantaneously, which, by the way, that probably will be instantaneous. And here I am with a custom character of Super 17, which this is going to be sort of a kind of a let me actually go to a 1v1 really quick to sort of show you this one, because with 17, like, yeah, sure, I can always just do a sort of demo of him right then, but to get the sort of full effect of Super 17 and how broken that character is, you actually have to have him face someone that's going to like shoot ki. So if I went with like if I went with maybe like a Vegeta type, and just I don't even have Vegeta as custom, and just let him do Ki Blast, like, you'll see here in a second how ridiculously broken it's going to be.
Come at me now.
So again, you're in a situation where you can move however you want. So look at that. While I'm back, I can't do anything. But oh shit, did I have this on? See that right there? That's gonna suck right off the bat. And then look, that was input. Like, I don't know if the microphone's picking that up, but the input of me doing that is not instantaneous. It's not like, oh, I just done that instantaneously. I'm trying to bait him in to give me a key. So yeah, like, you can't do key based attacks unless it's some kind of sword slash or anything like that. Like, I can literally just sit back and do this the whole entire time. Oh, he stopped. That's nice. I'm actually surprised. I think I got the CPU turned up a little bit, but that was actually pretty nice. So, boom. Like, he can't do anything with me on that. And even if I get hit once first, it still doesn't matter. I can pop right back in it. So even if you think you catch me in a combo, you don't catch me in a combo when it's key. See, I would have been able to get that without too high up. And this is like a broken thing, because like I said, this is a character that is legitly just for long range. Just to punish you long range. That's it. So, I mean, in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, all I had to do was literally just sit back and just let you play dumb and give me key over and over and over and over and over. And that's with Dr. Gero and Android 19, but it's worse with this guy, because he's that much more powerful than they are. And again, I'm going to assume that in Budokai Tenkaichi 4, they're probably going to have different stats, and stats are going to look a whole lot different than it does in this game currently right now. So when you play against somebody, especially online and stuff like that, like, I'm pretty sure they might even be ranked or anything, but even if it's not ranked and you're playing against somebody that's just trying to have fun and you play against him, like, it's just not gonna it's not gonna be fun. Like, there's gonna be a whole lot of characters in this game that and in Budokai Tenkaichi 4 that is just not gonna be fun to play against. Like, you see him and you're probably gonna like dip out on, like Omega Shenron. not going to be fun to play against. Broly, not going to be fun to play against, because if they try somebody that say isn't strong enough to hit Broly, then it's not going to be fun, because you can literally just counter them at all times. And with Broly, he has a super, his super 2 is literally just like, you got to stand in front of him, like you have to be standing in front of him, and he can activate that while you're still punching him. Unless you're punching with like a heavy attack that gets through, like he can literally just activate that, and it's up close, and boom, there you go. Now he's just punished you each and every last time if you try to do that. So the matchups for Budokai Tenkaichi 4 are going to be absolute nightmares, and it's probably going to take a lot of people a lot of time to really get into it and try to see what is better and who's better to counter that person. Like again, an infighter needs to be up close and personal all the time. So if an infighter gets up close to Super 17, like if you're not skilled enough with Super 17 to sort of counter everything and stuff like that, then you're pretty much going to be absolutely screwed. Like, I mean, absolutely screwed each and every last time. Like, it's not even going to be fun unless he's got an actual like gauge to where he can actually do an android barrier or something like that, and to kind of stop a combo or so to kind of get the person off. Then he's just going to be screwed over and over. So someone like someone like Ultra Instinct Goku, and Trunks fighting Trunks literally would actually just destroy him up close. So there's a lot of things in the game that's going to have to be sort of switched out and changed out. But I just wanted to sort of like show you a couple things currently right now, because again, like I said, if the gameplay is about the same, but just, updated visuals, like more characters and better movement and stuff like that, of just being way more polished and smooth, then yeah, it's gonna be a problem to play against a lot of people online. And like I said, if you already have a copy of this game or something like that you got, I'd knock the dust, I'd knock the cobwebs off the PlayStation 2 or the emulator if you had it on the emulator, and I would literally just practice and get your matchups and stuff like that. Because again, like I said, I'll be on stream and stuff like that, going through a lot of things, sort of getting ready. And again, every time we do get any kind of information on Budokai Tenkaichi 4, where they come out with trailers or just character designs, stuff like that, we'll go ahead and take a look at all that stuff on live, or if in video format. But if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications where you get notified when we go live and put up more videos. Other than that, stay safe, God bless, and I'm out. Peace.